Alright, let's go. First coin is going to be a 1995 that has been Broadstruck. Alright, so you can look for Broadstrikes, not just on pennies, on other coins as well. This coin is graded by Annex. Now this coin didn't sell for a lot of money, but I thought it was cool. It was 1995, I wanted to throw it in here. It sold for around $23. Now if we move on to a little more expensive coin than the last coin, this coin is the 1995 no mint mark that has been double struck, and the second strike is 75% off center. Of course, something like this is not going to fit in a coin roll, so we're not really searching for these with coin microscopes or anything like that. But we will look at some errors that you will need the microscope for. Now this coin here sold for around $80 US. Alright, same thing here. We have another double strike on this 1995 penny, and that second strike being off center. Wow, look at that. That is pretty cool. I like these types of errors. I really do. This penny here sold for over $120. Alright, now here is a 1995 doubled die obverse. So it looks pretty normal here from a picture from a distance. However, this coin sold for over $1,100, so over $1,000 penny. Now, one factor that is going to come into play when pricing this coin is that it has a very high grade of a mint state 69 red. The coin grading scale only goes up to 70. This is almost at a perfect grade, so a perfect condition coin nearly. And this coin also has that double die obverse. So for the 1995 penny, you want to look for doubling on the lettering of the coin. I've shown this in one of my previous videos. I have one of these coins myself, 1995 double die, so look for that doubling. You have to use a coin microscope or you probably will not be able to see it. So you can get a coin microscope. They're available on couchcollectibles.com. Feel free to go check that out if that's for you. $1,100. Now this coin here, same thing, graded by PCGS. It has that mint state 69 red grade, double die obverse, sold for $5,000. So it's going to, depend on many factors when the coin sells and all that stuff, the population of how many of those coins exist at a certain grade and all that. So keep that in mind. So here is a 1995 double die. So same thing, we have the double die 1995, doubling on the lettering of the coin, on the motto, on the word Liberty. And this coin is graded at a mint state 65 red. So we've seen that the other coins were at a 69 red. This is at a 65, so 4 grades lower, and the coin sold for around $110. So there's a big gap in prices there for those pennies based on the grade of the coin. Here's another example, mint state 68 red. This coin only sold for around $180 in comparison to thousands. And then here's another example of that coin, mint state 68 red, that sold for around $315. So again, it varies based on when it sells and all that good stuff, so keep that in mind. Alright, now here is another mint error from 1995. This penny has been double struck as well, so this is the third double strike we've looked at, just a little bit different. This coin here sold for around $90. Now here is a 1995 dime that was muled with a Lincoln cent obverse. So we have the Lincoln cent obverse, the front design of the Lincoln penny here on one side of the coin, and then here on the other side, the reverse side of the coin, it has the Roosevelt dime design. So this is an actual mint error, and it is super rare. This coin sold for over $57,000. No joke, $57,000. Let me know in the comments below right now, what would you do with 57 grand? Now here is a 1995 off-center penny. So again, you can look for off-centers on all kinds of different coins, not just pennies. But this coin was struck 40% off-center. It's graded by NGC, and this coin sold for around $90. Now here is a little bit different, a lot different than the muled Lincoln cent obverse with the Roosevelt dime reverse. This is going to be a double denomination here. So we have a 1995 Lincoln cent design that was overstruck on a 1991 Roosevelt dime. So you see the design of both the Lincoln cent and the Roosevelt dime on both sides of this coin, and that's why the coin sold for over $3,200. Can't beat that. Sell a coin for $3,000. Man, if I came across one of these, I would want to keep it so bad for my collection, and I probably would for a while, but I think I would have to sell it eventually at some point. $3,000. Now here is a 1995 that was struck on a foreign planchet. So it's always important to weigh your coins, keep an eye out for, you know, things like this. You could see that the design of the coins being cut off there at the top and on the reverse at the bottom of the coin. And this coin here only weighs 1.66 grams. Of course, these are supposed to weigh around 2.5 grams. So because of that, this coin sold for around $100. Now here is a cool 1995 D mint mark Lincoln cent. You see that it's been partially plated here on the obverse and on the reverse of the coin, which is really, really cool looking. This coin here sold for around $150. Next up is a 1995 Lincoln cent. Now this one is probably one of my favorites of this video because the obverse has been struck through. It's pretty noticeable type of error as well. You know, you don't need a coin microscope to see anything like this, but this coin did sell for around $130. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle, check out the videos to the left of me, and until tomorrow, I will see you all in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.